And with that, the second game of Grand Finals, Hawken versus Superior 1. I didn't do Hawken's numbers, actually, only Superior's. Obvious bias. NShadow Clan versus Shadow Realm versus Dark Reaper. I mean, come on. Let's be real. Hawken doing a dance, saying this is my game. Superior was also doing a dance though, so I think it was more friendly than anything. But we got to put a spin on it, because this is an interesting matchup, as it always is. Hawken on the Fenrir. This is going to be all about who can win the early game, or rather, how hard can Hawken win the early game. He should automatically win this hard. If he lets Superior get to the late, it's over. Luckily for Hawken, I would say this is a winning matchup for Superior. But luckily for Hawken, if he does lose in this winning, or in this losing matchup, in my opinion, there's a lot of factors here. But yeah, if he does, he's got another game. He's up 1-0. So he's sitting... No, he's not. I am really dumb. He lost the last game, dude. I forgot who played who. Superior won, you guys. The cliffhanger game, I even just tricked you guys, because you wanted to know who won so badly, and I gave you the wrong guy. Superior ended up winning with the chalk. The last auto did do it exactly as I said. There was no time before the dash. He got him. He got him. So, Superior, the one that's sitting pretty right now. And he's got the winning matchup again, perhaps. So, we'll see. We'll see how this works out. I'm surprised to see Hawken not try out another Ymir. It would not work out in this matchup. I'm surprised to see him not throw it out there again. Especially back against the wall. So good thing about Fenrir, he's got the stun into Superior's shield. He can also ult the shield. So 2 ways to remove it there. But, oh, you dead. You dead as fuck. Damn. That skin sucks, too. That's what you get for playing that skin. So, Hawken picking up the easy first blood. What active did he... Oh, he had Shell. Why does nobody go beads against Fenrir? I feel like nobody respects Fenrir, man. He's got one of the scariest early games in the land, and you're just not going to go beads against him. Why? He might have lived. Well, almost definitely, right? Or at least would have forced Hawken to dive him further, and maybe could have got at least, 1 for 1. A lot of people decide to go shell instead of beads against him because they say, like, I'm just gonna, like, tank it out, like, I'm not gonna be running against him. But, like, you're gonna be running against Fenrir. It doesn't matter what kind of tanky fucking god you are. Ooh, but this, the dog might have bit off more than he could chew. Superior, once he gets that 2, ooh, swift dashes. My god, so close for both players. Really Hawken thing to do to go this sprint. I said about respecting the enemy god you're up against. Hawken, he respects the enemy gods. He respects everything, man. He's a respectful guy. So he picks up the sprint against Freya, which is so weird to see, like Fenrir sprint. But, he's prioritizing it against that ultimate. He knows, and against the 2, sprint is your best friend against Nemesis for sure. Also helps just kiting around her. You really need to kite Nemesis in the later stages of the game as well. Yeah, so in this early, I was talking about it in a previous game where Nem was played. She's got one of the weakest early games in Duel, and if you can completely destroy her before she comes online, that's how you negate Nem. You make her look like a garbage god, and I say it all the time. Nem is garbage, and like what I mean is that her early is so atrocious that I get impatient as shit and can't deal with it. But wow, what a quick double dash there. Hawken unfortunately wasting the ultimate. Ooh, going for it? Oh, he's going for it. Oh, is he going to get bopped though? Superior. So quick. Wow. Beautiful dashes there. He got exactly the length that he needed. Crossed him up real well, too. My man's playing a fighting game right now. Superior's on another level, man. That's a great kill for him because, like I said, it's all about getting to late game for her and getting her full build online, getting some defense, starting to get beefy, and getting that auto attack so you can just shred. Eventually, Fenrir's burst won't be enough, and he'll have to try to fight into her autos, and you just can't at a certain point. So, yeah, insanely impressive start for Superior here. Unfortunate for Hawking didn't have an ult there. That definitely would have spelled death. He used it in the last engagement. I think Hawking needed to play around his ultimate a little bit better after he, botched the ultimate. Ooh. Oh my god, this is going to be so close. Nah, they both decide that they don't want to fuck with this. Yeah, after he botched the ultimate, I think he just, he went in a little too far. And Superior clipped his wings. So, Titan's Bane, ooh, there you go. The bite is strong. The damage from the ult itself is always surprising. Like, when you get bit there, man. And really great of Hawking to recognize that position, keeping the full runes up so that he can get that stun. Every time she's been in the tower there, he's looked for that and made sure that he had the full runes for it. It's a delicate art. Because you got to be patient with that shit. You got to be sneaky. But yeah, so Titan's Bane, first item, is going to work really well into his breastplate there. Usually you go first item defense, but seeing that he's Fenrir, I guess he really wanted to, press the lead as hard as he can by just getting as much burst online as he could, and make it relevant burst by getting it in the form of pen, as well as extremely pen that you usually build much later in the game in Titan's Bane. But he knows that the Nemesis is gonna rush defense first item here, and that it will immediately be relevant. Big stun. It's crazy how much that does for one. And then landing. Did you guys realize that landing his jump gives him another jump? Oh, he should just ram. Oh my god, no he shouldn't. Don't listen to me, Hawking, you fool. God damn. Shell bait every single time, man. Wow. So he shell baited. He double shell baited because he had his shield and he had shell. And it was just too much, especially with the healing from the shield. I don't know why he would go in. Dumbass. So poor Hawking. Oh my god, that was really scary. That sound came out of just this ear, and this game usually doesn't do that with like surround sound much. That's weird as shit. You guys heard that, right? What did she even say? I heard Zuzu. Avatar? Alright, so everything's coming up Superior right now. Like I said, even though Hawking's got the slight lead. Oh, maybe it'll be a little bit more than slight. Let's find out. Oh man, nah, he didn't have the stun. Oh, the swift auto, man. What did she use there? She's got a scimitar. That's pretty nice. Is it a scimitar or a scimitar? A scimitar, right? Wow, the cute slice from Superior. He keeps his cool in these engagements, and unfortunately for Hawking, maybe he was like one rune short. It looked like he was going for it with those autos to try to stack up the one, but he didn't have enough for the stun there, and it didn't take the shield off of him when he jumped on him. If he had done that, he absolutely would have won that engagement. Not only because it takes the stun off, or takes the shield off, but because he would have, had the time for an extra auto. Wow, rough. Oh, she has running so soon. I always hear completely different things than what's actually said in video games, songs, literally anything. Lately, I've been very much questioning my hearing. Jen's been making me twice more. Playing the TV at 10, telling me that it's a acceptable volume. I can't even hear. I need subtitles. I watch everything with subtitles. Ooh, he stole that red, but I don't know how he's gonna get the fuck out of here. He's got a sprint, but she's got the dashes. Superior forces him out there. That's a win for him, given he got the sprint. Oh wait, no, he didn't. Oh no, he's. Oh my god. Wait, how is his shield? How is his? Oh, it was a shell. Okay, but he did die. All right, I was so confused. It looked like his shield was still on him, but it was a shell, right? This is too confusing when you got Nem, shield, and shell going at the same time, man. It's very hard to keep track. But that overall is a win for Hawken. Superior, you know, poked his head out a little bit too far there. Hawken just jumped on over and fucking cut it off. You got him. All right, so yeah, it's a small win at least, you know, but it's overall, like I said, it's going more and more in Superior's direction. The more defense he picks up, and the more he's finally able to build into his auto attack. Interesting that he went Brawlers first. I feel it because, you know, the Fenrir, what is it called? Howl gives him so much lifesteal, and it actually, you know, it helps a shit ton for him in the early. So it's very good to try to counterplay that early on. But at the same time, Toxic Blade would have also been an amazing item for him, but he wanted to get Pen and, you know, get some relevant damage on at the same time. So, you know, given the position he was in, Brawlers ends up being a pretty solid pickup at that point. Another well-placed stun. Though Superior's not making it hard for him in those positions. He thinks he knows he can just take that fight. He's so beefy at this point. Ooh, and that was another stun, but here comes the 2. Superior is out. Damn. So close. He's back and forth. Overall, it's just Superior inches out a little bit further. And that's all it's going to take, because at this point it's just going to get harder and harder for Hawken to actually come close to winning these engagements. Superior hasn't even begun to get his auto attack game online. And it would be pretty foolish for Hawken to build into auto attack to try to combat Nemesis at this point, because, you know, you're not going to be able to fight into her autos with yours as Fenrir. He's got a good auto chain, well, just a good auto attack game in general with his Howl. But it doesn't end up being enough. And she's actually looks like not even going auto attack, which is really, I don't even know. But just the raw defense and, you know, ult, shield, pretty much her entire kit, you know, gives her the boxing potential that she needs to be an insanely strong late game god. So even if she's not going into the auto attack, but I've almost never seen a Nem choose not to go auto attack at all, except for against like extremely kitey mages like Hebo. I've done that in positions and won with burst Nem against fucking Hebo. Against some pretty high profile people is what they say. Wow, look at this chase though. Hawken's gonna have another ability up for sure, but will Superior have a counter option? Yes, he does, but a Shield of Thorns as well should seal the deal. What a great 3. He got her just as she started dashing too. He almost missed his opportunity. But I really keep thinking that's a shield. It's not. God damn, man. Throw me for a long time. So Titan's Bane is what Superior is opting against you here. And I gotta say, like I said, I feel like the absence of auto attack is, it's kind of nonsensical, you know? That's a core part of what Nemesis is, what she brings to the table. He's just deciding to fight into Fenrir burst versus burst. It's almost as if he's just like trying to even the playing field instead of using the, you know, the innate power that makes them be better than Fenrir. So I don't know. We'll see how it plays out given that, or we'll see if he'll switch it up too. It's incredibly close right now in gold. Experience slightly favoring Superior, but there you go. Hawken just turns 17 as well now. He's going to check Bull Demon, which is smart because this could have been an opportunity for Superior to do it, but he wasn't looking at it. Both just going to get their blue buffs for now. Yeah, Witchblade no longer gives lifesteal, which is great. It was such an awkward, weird thing that it gave lifesteal. Everybody was like, yo, that's OP, but then it's like, just like a little bit of lifesteal, and I don't know, it doesn't make sense. Now it gives cooldown. Good ultimate there from Hawken, but it's not going to spell a kill. Holy shit, look at that shield. Shield of Thorns. Alright, so she's got a Shield of Thorns, Shell, and her own shield, man. That's too much. It's too much to keep track of, and it's too much for Hawken to keep track of. It's so much counterplay. Once he commits to him, he's got to make sure that that Shell and Shield of Thorns are on cooldown, and then he's got to counterplay the shield that she has that will always, you know, always be a factor. Ooh, this bait though. Oof. Got him real quick. See, like, look at this. Hawken is fighting into her with auto attack. Like, that should not be happening. What are you doing? I hate to be that guy, you know, like, harp on the build that much, but it's, you know, it's a pretty significant thing. So he really might just be doing it to even playing field. I doubt it though. I mean, it's grand finals. This man's trying to close up the set. Alright, so that's an ult expended though from Superior. I do not think there's any potential for Hawk to go back in here. And that's the problem though, because he's going to lose a lot of this Phoenix. Superior took his time a little bit actually on going in on that. He could have done a couple autos on it, and while the creeps come in, have the backdoor protections removed, get a lot more than he did there. So a little bit inefficient. Oh, misses us too, but Hawken misses jump. I think Hawken's got to stop fighting into the shield too, though. When she pops the shield, he keeps autoing into it, healing her, damaging himself. Instead, just try to wait out the time. Of course, she can keep aggressing onto him, but, you know, there's no reason to just give her free. You know why? It's probably he's trying to get the runes still, but I don't think it's worth. Oh, wow. This is going to come down to the wire here. And both end up safe at these, like, exact same percents so often right now. Hawken trying to keep her out. She's dipping. He's got a chalice still, so he can use that with the Seething Howl and heal up quite a little bit. It looks like he's leveling that last probably then. I don't know why he was level 3 over the 2 in this. Oh, he might have really screwed up here. Yeah, he went way too deep. This is going to be a Phoenix for sure. Could be the game too. He's got a full wave coming in. I don't know why he just double dashed at the Phoenix like that. But he is taking the Phoenix. Will not be game. He's taking a while to take it because of the absence of auto attack, and yeah. Either way, though, he definitely would have been able to, wouldn't have been able to take game there. Got Kingdom Hearts music playing. Beautiful, beautiful. And Hawken is trying for some form of auto attack now. I'm not sure what this is actually going to be. I don't know why he would go for Haze Katana here. That wouldn't really make sense. We'll see what this is. It's gonna be Heartseeker. Oh, I like that. Forgot that was in the same tree. I actually have not seen stone cutting very often at all. And the fact that he's autoing so much, you know, stone cutting is a great pickup here, even though he doesn't have an auto attack build. But he's fighting into fire creeps as Fenrir, you know, not the greatest clear. He's got to use his abilities now on the wave. Nope, he's not. Actually, he missed the wave and her, which is really rough because he's going to take a lot of damage. Or the Titan's going to take a lot of damage, that is. And yeah, it definitely does. But at least a little bit of it is healed up. like he's on his last ropes here, honestly, Hawken. He's got to hope for some sort of miracle play. He wants to, you know, get the... Every Fenrir in this position is hoping to get the Dream ult into the fountain. So maybe if he gets him to chase him here, but nah. Superior is wise of it, at least, and will not allow him that opportunity. But, you know, that's his last hope here. He needs it. Alright, there's the ult, and oh my god, look at that heal. Maybe at this point he should go a Brawlers or something. I don't know why. I can't even... Ooh. Oh, the jukes! The jump! Oh, and he's out! It's over! Wow, what an exchange. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Hawken really played around that so well, but the jump, if only he had not jumped on her. Your Titan is under attack. He jumped right onto those thorns. If he had jumped away, then she wouldn't have died, though, is the thing. Actually, not jumped onto the thorns, right? I think he jumped onto the 3. Either way, one of her many shields, and ends up being a Dark Reaper victory. Superior takes the tournament 2-0. That was a really great set. Great stuff from both of these guys going at it. Both really aggressive and, you know, fun to watch because, you know, you know that they know their stuff when it comes to Duel, and yeah, it's great to see them in this kind of under these circumstances, you know, going at it with all different types of gods and stuff. So great tournament. Thank you guys so much for watching. GG.